Listen, in spite of rumors, and even in spite of some opinions that some may have based on some of the energy that comes out when I'm doing discussions and readings, I actually don't promote harm. Sit with that for a minute. Somebody is going to say out there, well, we see you kind of get all riled up. But if you pay attention, see, one thing we need to understand on a human global scale is there's nothing wrong with emotion. And there's nothing wrong with people expressing anger if there's been violence or injustices done. So I cannot speak for every single reader or people in my arena. I can't speak on behalf of everyone. I can say this. When you all hear me get into that energy, whether it's about myself or if it's about the collective, let me make something plain and simple. It's nothing to do with somebody just don't like me, or they don't like my son, or they don't like the collective, or somebody's out there just saying shitty, crummy things about me and about my son and about what I do. I could really care less, collective. I mean, people have their opinions. This is life, man. People talk and people are going to have opinions. This is the nature of life on earth, no matter who we think we are and no matter what our belief systems are. So for me, when you all hear me going there, it's not small time. It's not because, oh, some dude cheated on me. Oh, somebody chose someone over me. Oh, somebody, said some shitty things about me or some shitty things about my son or some shitty things about what I do. We're never going to get away from that kind of stuff. You all hear me get really in a raw energy due to real injustices on this earth. And what do I mean by that? I mean people who secretly do ritual work to unaliven people. People that stalk individuals that decided to leave or decided whatever and beat them up, physical harm. People that blackmail people because they no longer want to be, someone no longer wants to be a part of their group or their posse or their business or connection. People who literally poison folks. People who wish harm and ill will on other lives, especially innocent lives, for no other reason other than they're pissed or they're trying to get vengeance or whatever's going on. When you all hear me going there, it's for real matters. It's for serious matters. And I like to use these examples of if someone were to come to our homes, I go extreme to help us connect the dots. If somebody were to come to your home, bust in, gangbusters, boom, kick down the door, came in with some violence, tearing up shit, trying to get you or your kids, if you have the power and you have anything at your disposal to do something about it, you are going to, and you would have every full right to do so. So as it pertains to me, when you all hear me go way out there, it's because serious things has happened to some of the collective's children and myself. We've watched our children get sick. We've watched all sorts of things. We've watched our children get attacked. You know what I'm saying? We've watched people do shit to us to harm us. People steal from us, all sorts of things. So I'm talking about legitimate, real, serious things. Not somebody just don't like me. Not somebody just don't like my son. Not somebody just gossiping. Gossip has been on this earth and will be on this earth. And that's never going to change. People have a right to their opinions. People have a right to not like me. People have a right to not like the collective. People have a right to not like what I do. This is life. My issue is when people cross boundaries. People are going to cheat, collective. That's not going to change either. This is the nature of Earth. Folks are going to do what they going to do. This has never changed in the history of humanity as we know it. People are going to talk. People are going to gossip. People are going to have their opinions. So as it pertains to me, I could care less of what people's belief systems are. I could care less about their name or their title. I can really care less about them and what they feel about me, who I am and what I do, and even their right to voice their opinions. But when it comes to actual harm, that's where you guys hear me get into a war. And when I talk about the laws of the universe, this is not about me putting myself on some kind of special, or the collective on some kind of special circle. Those same laws of the universe applies to me and the collective. That wheel has a way of turning. What we put out there will eventually be on the receiving end. So when we're operating in pain and we're wishing harm on people, or worse yet, trying to actually harm people, that's going to visit us. I just wanted to share that. And again, I'm going to also reiterate, because I share a lot of different content creators' content. I am not in collaboration with none of these people, y'all. Again, these folks don't even know I exist. I don't even know their personal lives. I only came into the knowledge of some of these people's stuff here recently, because that's just how I don't care, how much I don't care. Okay? That's how much I'm not even trying to be all up involved and worrying about, bitch. Because see, guess what? This is these people's lives. Their karmic ramification. It's their life. People who are narcissists, pretending not to be narcissists, they're going to get their lot. None of us are going to go unscathed for our conduct and behavior towards folk before we leave this earth. I'm not in folks' business like that. I share relevant information, and that's kind of where it ends. That's it. Okay? All right. But I just wanted to share that, collective, because again, people expressing emotion gets a bad rap. And due to the nature of this life, we have people that do have some severe, serious personality disorders that are extreme and violent and all of those types of things. But that's not me. I will defend, though. And I think I'm going to end this on this note. Think about the way this world operates. Let's say there was somebody that was physically big and they had this kind of demeanor of like a gladiator, right? Versus someone that was little, had a demeanor of a nerd, Pee Wee Herman or whatever. If someone was toxic and abusive, which person are they going to go up to and just slap without a thought? It's going to be the person that has this demeanor of a weakling, weak. They're not going to run up on this gladiator-looking person. And that's the nature of the world that we're in. People have a tendency to try to really push buttons of those that appear weak. But people that appear in this gladiator statue, they think twice. They think twice before they run up on that person. They're not going to think twice before they run up on Pee Wee Herman. So sometimes really soft or empathic types or sensitive types that are used to just operating in that energy has to allow the stronger side to come forward so that people can understand, like, you do want to think twice before you think that this is just going to be an easy kill. But it has nothing to do with us being violent ourselves. It's our right to protect and defend if people are trying to threaten our existence, our health, and our well-being, not just because they simply don't like us and they're running their mouths about us. Who cares? This is life. Namaste.